Hello, 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 my lovelies. How are you? I'm Eriu and this is Eriu Tarot Readings. And as always, you beautiful Aquarians, you're always welcome to this Tuatha, this tribe. How's things? I hope you're well. This is your bi-weekly reading, general and love reading from June the 1st, June the 15th, 2017. Now, I just got to tell you, I'm trying to shorten these to half an hour because, as you know, I talk way too much, like way too much, and I know it's an investment in your time to listen, and it's also invested in my time to get them done, but I just think, look, 30 minutes is grand, you know, it's enough. So we're going to do the same format. We're going to do a 6-card spread for your general reading because I believe that, you know, the individual, the person, and everything that surrounds your life is mega important. And then I'm going to take 3 cards for your love reading that show how your love is also kind of intertwined with those areas of your life, alright? And as always, if you're not sure of your moon sign, your rising sign, and you're saying, Eriu, this does not resonate, it's absolutely fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Check out your moon or rising sign. You don't know it? Click on the link below, my lovelies. That's what it's there for. Okay. Alright, Aquarius, I do hope you're very well. I have missed you. How have you been? How's it going? I felt a little, I felt like a little, that's a word. I felt good. I was thinking of you there, and I was thinking of all the Aquarians, and I was thinking about how you guys feel like you're just a little bit in a good zone lately. You know? Don't know if it's your love life we're talking about or your general. And also, just to let you know, if you hear any bangs or noises or anyone chatting away, there's a lot of activity going on where I live at the moment, so. Now, enough chit chat, right? Let's get down to it, Aquarius. Let's go. Also, if I'm a little bit quieter in volume, it's because it's early morning here in Ireland, in Dublin, and I'm just waking up and I can't wake up without my coffee. Coffee. I love coffee. Oh my god, I just love coffee. It's like, people are like, I don't know how we live without coffee. Oh my god, I'm the same. Oh my god. Right. Check you out, Aquarius. Remember, this is your first week, 1st to the 7th, and your second week, the 8th to the 15th. Start, mid, and end of the week. Let's have a look. Okay. Right, so first of all, some of you have been on holiday or have been traveling somewhere or have come back from somewhere, and it's showing up at the start of the spread. I feel like you're coming back. It's coming home time for a lot of you. So some of you may have been abroad as well because of work. Some of you may have been in a different state because of work. But you are coming back from that. It's interesting. Normally I get this as the kind of launch pad for movement card. But here for you, it's like you're coming back. I keep it in the song, coming home, I'm coming home. That's this. That's what it feels like. Now, it's an interesting, like, there's not that there's not that much energy with this card, but it just feels like you're coming back into port. Do you know what I mean? Maybe some of you as well, or even on cruises, and you're like, coming home. There you are on the ship. Now, what you're bringing with you, which is quite lovely and quite sweet, all these swords. You know, people are like, oh, no swords. Ooh, no, don't worry. It's your suit, right? Remember that. It's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It is air energy. Well, for me, it feels like these are all these lovely little memories that you brought from wherever you've been. Because I feel like you've been over there, and then you're coming home. And it's like some of you, I feel like you're kind of like, oh, because you are coming home because of like the lovely energy over here, the dream, or living the dream, or the holiday is over, and you're kind of coming back to reality for a lot of you as well. But I feel like some of you, in a weird way, aren't coming back from reality a little bit as well. What are you getting stuck on here, Aquarius? Your midweek is the 3 of Rods. Now, Rods is fire energy, as I always say. It is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Now, I said this was a general reading, right? And then, so this is everything, governs everything that isn't romance, basically. So we got work, study, projects, committees, communities, domestic life, family life, friendships, right, all that. I have to be honest with you, your first week is your love. You know, I'd like to fully dictate what way the cards roll, in a way, you know, like the format, and say this is general, but I got to throw this out there because this is what they want you to know, all right? So your love life must be a very big thing lately for you, Aquarius. Right, we'll continue on anyway. Three of Rods. So what is the Three of Rods? As I said, it's funny, it's about a ship coming into port. Three of Rods is about your ship coming in. So as well, for some of you, maybe you're waiting for someone to come in from somewhere that is, they live further abroad from you, or they're coming in to meet you, and it's a very big thing. And I say it's love because the lover's here as well. But it's interesting, it's this weird back and forth thing going on. Like, it's like you're waiting for them to come in. Like someone's coming to you. Or what you're doing is, because I said that these were like memories for me as well, but it also could be someone's words. So you're waiting on someone to get word to you that they're going to be meeting up with you, or can meet up with you, or that they're on the way. As well, for some of you, I feel like you're waiting for someone at the airport. It's like waiting them for like to come walk through the doors, because I feel like this is very excited yet anxious energy for some of you. And Three of Rods is about, as I keep saying, your ship's coming in. And it's just funny that these two, you're waiting on it, and this is coming in for you as well. It feels like this, as I said, this weird back and forth. So some of you may be communicating with someone who is abroad. Somehow, you know, it could be on social media, it could be on any platform, because like these platforms are so expansive these days, right? And they allow so much accessibility between people that might be what it is. Because there is a back and forth. It's like just here, like the snapshot, and it's only here. It's only this. And I say it's love as well, because obviously we've got Rods, which is fire energy, and that energy is also very loving and lusty and passionate as well. So some of you may be waiting on an air sign to come in, or some of you may be waiting on a Leo, straight up Leo, or a fire sign to come in. Now, when I said to you, you're bringing memories with you as well, this is interesting. I feel like you guys, not that you're having a secret love affair, but I feel like this is, like, not many people know about this. Like, you haven't told many people about this. You're being really picky about who you tell. Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Oh, could be Gemini. You're being real picky. This feels very hush hush. And also I say that because they're not looking out. When I have cards that look out, they're open, they're very present, they want to be known. Other times, not so much. Don't say anything just yet. That's what it feels like. Don't say anything just yet. It's coming. They're coming in. And then, thanks cards. At the end of the week, you got the Lovers. So they're coming into you. What is going on, Aquarius? Your love life must be awesome at the moment. Because as I said, I try and verge away from, like, doing a separate love reading is important. But if the cards are like, here, let them know. Let it be known. I'm like, okay, I'll let them know. That's what I have to do. Because I just can't. This is so quiet. This is so secretive, Aquarius. And you're already going, well, no, I've told one or two people. You've told one or two people, very select, very selective. And it could be literally one or two, max three that you told. But you're like, you better swear in your life you don't tell anyone about this. You know what I mean? I don't feel like this person is married or anything, but it just feels like you're both just being very private about what this is. Very private. And like, why not? It could be private all you like. Why not? Now, they do come in, because they actually come in at the end of the week for you as the Lovers. General readings normally, and when the Lovers comes in, I equate this to self-love in many ways. And it's like, yeah, but it's like, it's the Lovers. And it's like, yeah, you can't really dispute that, can you? When it comes into a reading, it's full on in a really beautiful way, because it is a major arcana. And this is a Gemini. Oh, and I did have a slip of the tongue when I said Gemini as well, didn't I? I said it could be an air sign, it could be fire sign. So yeah, this is this. They finally come into you. I feel like you're waiting on word here from them as well. It's like, when are you coming in? When are you coming in? When are you coming in? When? 3 weeks? 3 days? When you go 3 months? Let me know. And they're just kind of like, okay, I'll let you know. You're like, yeah, cool, okay. Oh, let me know. But they do come in, don't worry, Aquarius, and you get word from it. And then whatever this is, if they don't physically come into you just yet, if you get word of it, there is something that it's very bonding between the two of you that moves you into this Lover's energy. Because when you finally hear the word that of when they're coming or that they're here, this bonding is solidified. Now, I know you're like, you love love as well, but you just don't really show too much. But this feels very strong. It feels very new, and it feels like, I gotta tell you, you need to nurture this a little bit. You know, you need to knead it. This takes time. And I need to put that actually as a warning, as a red flag to you, because I don't want you to go in all guns blazing just yet. I know you might want it, Aquarius, because then you're like, love, yeah, love's okay, boom, I'm in love with you. Do you know, you need to take that time to let this happen. But it's lovely. It's a lovely encounter between the two of you. Look, we got more rods back here. So not only have you started it, really, in a way that's not typical to Aquarius, it's grown. It's growing because they see what you're bringing in and they're saying, well, I want to match that. I want to match that, and I want to let these rods, I want to bring in rods and I want to let them grow too. Very, it's very sweet. It's very innocent in a way as well. Look at how they look at each other. Man, you want that. I know you do. You're waiting here patiently with your rods. You're like, what? It's alright. I know it's all happening on the inside, but Aquarius is like, yeah, it's cool, whatever. Some of you may be a Cancer as well. This is very sweet though. This is very lovely. Aquarius, what are you up to? But it's funny, you know, it's not work or study or anything like that. And those words, as I always say, I use as guiding tools for you. I say work and school and projects and community and committees and home life and friendships. They're just guiding words, really. It's however this is applicable in your life. But like straight up, this is love at the start. Straight up. Well, hey, that's a nice week to have, right? You just feel a bit anxious here. Yeah, you feel a bit. It's like someone's like, how are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Hand goes 90. That's what that's like. We're just breathe, just wait. And if it's like watching a kettle boil, well then do something else, Aquarius. Alright? Okay, now that's going to your second week, which is the 8th to the 15th. Right. 7 of Swords, Knight of Rods, and the Empress. Lovely. Glad she's in here. So your two major arcanas are at the end of the week. So then for me, that means that there are some things that you need to wait on and some things that need to develop. Okay. Now your first card is the 7 of Swords. Aquarius. I don't like this card a lot. I'll be very honest with you. Don't like him. Because this is all about deception. It has that fragment of the moon in it in many ways. Yes, it's an air sign, or it's an air suit. It's you again. But it's about Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. Do you know what I mean? If you're not sure what that means, do Google it and you'll, rather than me tell you, have a look. Because it's applicable to this. It is getting away with something or walking away with something. It could be with this scenario that you feel like you're kind of fooling. Well, actually, yeah, a little bit fooling people. You're like, no one knows. That's what it feels like. But if this is your energy, Aquarius, which I feel like it is, right? I'm not blaming you, I'm not pointing the finger or anything, but there's a lot of nervousness and anxiety and worry that comes from this card for you during the start of this week. Because this is very hush hush. Right. Like people are going to know, is what I'm trying to say. People are going to find out anyway. Right. It is up to you how they find out. You don't need to tell them. That's fine. But whatever you say, be careful of your words. If you do want to keep this private, fine. But just be careful of your words because you're going to say one or two things and it will click with people. Or could be just two people in particular. See how he leaves the swords behind? He takes 5 and he leaves 2. He leaves his mark. So you might very well verbally leave your mark without even realising it. Everything's going to this. I know that sounds funny, but like, okay, you're looking back here, which is fine, but most of the cards are turning in towards the Lovers. And keep going back, keep going back, keep going back. Oh, I have to just clarify here. Ah, I forgot my jewellery today. Oh no! Oh no. My God, so much fire. Okay. This might be over 30 minutes, guys. Just to let you know. Okay. So, I just wanted to clarify the Seven of Swords, right? So if you're like, why are you going into this energy? When this is all good, you know, this is lovely, this is nice, yeah. You want the lovers, right? You want that. Wanting to clarify the Seven of Swords here, right? So what is it that's making you... It's like... And as I said, I'm not like putting blame, but it's like you're turning away from your friends or something. Like this is so secretive that... I know I said that you drop one or two words and... Look, this is, I don't know why, but this is a... Well, I do know why, but this is a stressful scenario for you, right? Okay? Because look, you have the Four of Swords here. Four of Swords is about rest and needing to heal and sometimes grief, but it can also mean sickness. And I said to you that this felt like a very nervous, anxious time for you. Be very careful that you do not get sick over this, because I know, Aquarius, that you will hold it all in. You won't say anything. And remember, when we hold stuff in, don't think we just put a lid on it. Your body will react to those negative emotions, right? And it will come up in other ways out your body. So some of you might just be feeling really run down. Others might be serious stress. You might get migraines. You might get tension headaches. It will come out on you. So what I'm saying to you is the secrecy that's involved within this scenario doesn't need to be as severe as you feel it does, and doesn't need to... You don't need to put so much stress and tension on it, because I feel like you really want this to work, whatever this is, and that's one of the reasons why you're keeping stump about it. But you have to be careful not to do this, because as well, look, the Magician is here, and he's someone who, Major Arcana, which is cool, he's someone that owns it. He knows every single element of his craft. He's the master, really, of his craft. But also, what's really important about this guy is that he's very mischievous. Sometimes he's kind of fun and cheeky in that way, but here I feel like it's to your detriment, that there's a lot of sneaking around here, Aquarius. Like I said, be private, that's fine, but I feel like you're being so evasive with people, and people are going, well, I haven't seen them in a while, where are they? I don't know. No, I don't know. I think they put up a Facebook post the other day. I haven't really seen them, I haven't spoken to them. Do you know what I mean? You're going lower level now, and I don't want you to do that, because look, we have the Page of Rods here as well, and this page is fire again, but this is like the student of his particular suit. So he's learning this way of being loving and passionate and creative, but in particular learning to love in this scenario. It's a very like youthful sometimes card. I'm going to flip it on its head now and say this time it's very immature. I don't know what way why you're deciding to approach this like this. Well, I should say that again. I do know why, because you want to be private. But do you understand, like, this is how it's going to be perceived? That you're mischievous, that you're being immature about it. Like, why didn't they just say it? That's what I'm going to hear. That's what you're going to hear. Why didn't they just say it? I don't understand. Why didn't they just say it? And look, you're making yourself sick anyway with this. Like, I just feel like I need to say to you, like, Aquarius, like, stop. What are you doing? Like, I'm going to be the iron fist in a velvet glove here with you. What are you doing, Aquarius? It does not need to be this way. Look, I know you have investment in this. It doesn't mean that people... Like, so what if people know? Like, this sneaking around is not your gig. You don't do that. And I know as well it's because it's all new to you. I know it is, and that's why you're trying to figure it out, which is fine. Figure it out within the experiences. Don't figure it out by pulling completely away from people. And making yourself ill because of this energy that you don't do. You don't sneak. Do you know what I mean? You don't sneak around. Oh, and then I've got the Knight of Rods here, which is... I'm getting frustrated now, Aquarius. Because he's turning back as well. And you're looking back at this scenario and this moment. It's all bloody well turning back. So look, you've Page of Rods here and then a Knight of Rods. This is very much you, okay? So you found out. I said this was like you're learning this craft, but look how he keeps his head down. Look how all these cards are about keeping the head down. Well, apart from the Magician, but because he's cheeky enough, he'd look out anyway. He'd be like, yeah, look at me. They're all about turning in, being quiet. Shh, 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 shh. Look, he does that here as well. But this experience is going to educate you in many ways, and many ways emotionally, because we've got, albeit it's not a cup card, but you got fire here and you've got love. So it's going to be very educational in that particular department for you. But look, there's growth as well. This scenario does help you, and this person does help you with growth. This is the problem though, is that you're looking back again. You keep looking back at this scenario, this end week, the end of the week. Keep getting 3 days, 4 days, 3 days, 4 days, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It could be months as well. You've been waiting for this person. Maybe that's why this is so anxiety filled for you here. But look, even he's quiet. Knight of Rods is never quiet. Knight of Rods is like the Don Juan. Do you know what I mean? He comes in and he's there for a good time and then he leaves again. You know, he's not as solid as King of or the Knight of Pentacles. But he's even quiet. He's just going to pull down his visor and not say anything and be like looking back. What you don't want to do is look back and go, oh, maybe I could have handled that a bit better. Did I leave a sword or two there? Did they cop on to that? Look, that all adds to sickness, anxiety. Adds to the anxiety, adds to the illness. You understand? I feel the sickness here in you. Come on now. Come on. Now you know better than this. I know you do. I know you do. Look, I know I probably sound like your mother or something, but look, you got to put it straight to you, yeah. This may have been a big actual, as well, sexual education for you in many ways. Okay? This is like oh my God, that was amazing. I have to be really quiet because there's so many people around me. But yeah, that was amazing. Oh my God. And now you're just like, I love him. I want more. More. Loads, loads, loads. See? But even he's quiet. Normally he's like, yeah, I bet the ladies, you know what I mean? I get a few ladies. It's female energy as well, because we can, you know, not being gender specific. It's like, yeah, I get the guys, you know what I mean? I just roll with it that way, you know? But even he's quiet. He's real cocky. Aquarius now. Now. You know better. Practice better, right? But, oh. Okay. Straight off the bat. I said about this being highly sexual and all that. You need to be careful, Aquarius. The Empress is coming in as a slight warning sign for me here as well. What does she represent? She represents the birth of things, people and projects. Be very careful that if you do not want to get pregnant, you need to be careful. Okay, don't be silly. This is all great and fun, but like she's a strong energy. She's coming in at the end of the week and she's saying like, can be pregnancy, alright? So be careful, yeah. Be real careful with yourself. Put yourself first in all this, yeah. Now, also though, she is, as I said, she's the birth of different things, and she's the birth of projects and ideas and notions, but more importantly, she is the epitome of feminine energy. She is the Emperor's other half. She's the mother of the deck. See? Mother, be very careful. Mother of the deck. And she's just a beautiful energy to have. Sometimes, I know she's Taurus energy, but sometimes I feel like she's more, she leans on kind of the watery aspect as well for me, because, well, she embodies all those things. She embodies all these suits. She knows how to use it. She's the ultimate feminine. And she's just gorgeous, you know? She just really is. I feel like, as I said, this is a red flag for you. Told you what that was. But also, I kind of feel like you're coming into your own now, which is really lovely. Like, she's so lovely that this experience for you in particular is going to come as a very, as I said to you, like a really big learning curve for you. You're going to learn a lot, but you're going to really feel it this time. Remember, she's feminine energy, and feminine energy is about feeling as well. Feelings. But not only your feelings, but feeling life and really being present in life and being present in an experience or an encounter with someone or something. Oh, she feels quite calm to me though. So I kind of feel like, remember as well, I say like she's the mother of the deck, but I don't want to be gender specific for people that are watching this and they're like, well, I'm male. Does that mean I encounter feminine energy? Well, yeah, actually it does. Right on, it does. It means you're going to feel calmer in yourself. It means that you're going to feel more at ease with your inner working, so that everything you touch from there on out is gold. You bring, you know, the way people can get affected by the energies in specific environments, right? We all do in many ways. But she comes in for you and is saying that no matter what environment you walked into, that people within that environment or that environment in particular is going to be affected by your energy, by your vibrational pull, because it's heightened here with the Empress. I think some of you as well just might be feeling a little bit more like softer and maybe a little bit more girlier, you know, a little bit more smiley and willing to show your emotions a little bit more. But I gotta, careful. Oh, Aquarius. Do you know, I'm pulling 3 cards for your love reading, but that pretty much was a love reading. That was big for a lot of you. I'm just going to pull another 3 anyway, because who knows, the cards might then turn around and go, okay, the general reading, they get 6, but for the love they'll get 3, and we'll just flip it. Sometimes they do that with me. I'm like, I'll have a structure and they'll go, no, sorry. But I remember, like, the cards don't lie. And when, so as I said, this was a general reading somehow turned into a love reading. It does that because this is the most important thing that you need to know in this moment, okay? These are the messages that are important to you. So let's check it out. Aquarius, how are you getting on? Now, wow. Okay, just give me a second now. Wow. Okay, so let's go with your King of Pentacles. Well, King of Pentacles, the Sun, and King of Rods. Like 2 kings and the Sun in the middle. Like, bam, that is beautiful. Now, this is also very much a reading of finding balance, okay? So we'll go with the first card, King of Pentacles. Pentacles being earthy energy. We got Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Really lovely guy is the old King of Pentacles here. He's quieter than most. Sometimes he can be a bit flamboyant with his material goods because, well, that's what he does. He acquires tangible goods and sometimes non-tangible goods. He's all about wealth and affluency and how they can translate into the external environments. So somebody that is really into, like, he's got cameras there, like camera equipment, or, you know, cars, or like, oh my god, build your own robots, like anything. Do you know what I mean? Build your own robots is a bit of a futile. Well, it's not a great one, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, the external things that we all deem to view as being valuable. At the same time, he's also about the things that are non-tangible. So, like, I always use the phrase, your health is your wealth, that sort of thing. All right, I actually feel like we have to go straight onto the King of Rods here because oh my lord, god, this is just a pure love reading. This is the energy that this person holds. Now, I did say it could be an air sign or fire sign, and then I said Pisces and Cancer, which I stick by. However, King of Pentacles come in here and may very well be their moon sign. Do check it out. Do check out their moon sign. You know, and don't worry, don't feel weird about asking someone for their birthday. I've been doing that for years, and just people just roll with it, it's fine. Now, I have to flip over here, right, because I feel like this is you. This is your energy now. You've been coming in here like, oh my God, Page, Knight, boom, King. Like, you are just in the zone of love, and you're completely feeling this in a major way. Remember, at times, these rods are also viewed as phallic symbols, okay? I told you he was a bit of a Don Juan. But look at this chap. He's like, oh, you think you're Don Juan? Have you seen me? Have you seen what I can do? You know what I mean? Have you heard about me? That's what it's like. But he's more like a gentleman about it. I feel like this is your energy. I think whatever is going on with this person, Aquarius, my God, you are on complete. You're in just on fire for them. And it's weird because they're kind of cooler and they're a little bit more reserved. And I felt it back here with the swords energy. I don't know if you guys are having this holiday romance or like holiday fling, but it all of a sudden now it's growing, and it's, you know, something that you never thought would be possible is all of a sudden possible. Right, so I had to go with either side here because this feels like them and this feels like you. And what is this? What's pulling you towards each other? Because they're both turned in. It's the Sun card. That's fantastic to have in the center. Aquarius, it's so good to have in the center. Why? Because the sun is a beautiful shining light and is fiery, remember, and we've got Leo and Sag. Well, more so, I feel Leo more so with this. But it's people gravitate towards light, we gravitate towards heat, and we gravitate towards the sun. And even if you think of it on a more small scale, when you look at any picture, say even a picture that's in black and white, your eye naturally goes to the brightest object, okay? Or the brightest part of that particular picture. So, you know, light and the sun and the fire that it emits is something that people just turn towards. And these two are, like, this isn't just, this wasn't, saying this. This isn't just your average holiday romance here. There are powers at play that I'm like, whoa, this is full on. And maybe, Aquarius, to be fair to you, maybe that's why you've been so secretive, because you feel like this is bigger than you thought it was ever going to be. Right? You really do. You feel like, and that's why, and you feel like it's early days in some ways, and that it's somewhat fragile, and you don't want to mess with it. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, I do hear you. But just, you know, I still stand by the being careful bit, right? Which I know you will. But yes, this is what this is. This is all about revealing as well, shining a light on things. It is kind of like the moon card in that way, but it's fire. Its light is more direct, and whew, it just lights up a room, okay? Look at even how this is. Look at that sun. And it's dead center, and it wants to be dead center because this is a very important part and chapter in your life, Aquarius. I don't know if you know how strong this is, but it's very, very strong. Very strong. And you're both being pulled in towards each other. It's also about freedom. Freedom, because what do I always say? That when you have freedom, love can grow. Because love goes, right, I have space to be, and I have space to just be myself, and that means I can grow. That's great. When you have a scenario between two people where there are so many restrictions, where there's so many rules, love comes in and goes, this space is so small, I can't possibly grow here. I can't do that. I feel like both of you are just, like, you're just saying, okay. Like this, there's a lot of space, there's a lot of freedom, but I think as well it's because it is early days. I was saying like 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 months, 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 months. Ooh, you've been keeping it quiet, Aquarius. But you're ready, like. But you don't want to show that too much because they're a bit more reserved. They're like, yeah, it's fine, we'll take our time. And yeah, no, I'm dedicated, I'm devoted, I'm just taking my time. But you're like, I'm ready. Ding, ding, ding. Would you like to? And they're like, well, we just take it slow. Oh, yeah, cool. But I'm ready, I'm waiting for you. Do you know what I mean? Ooh, I'm ready. That's what it feels like. Aquarius, this just turned into a complete love reading. Like that, and those 3 cards, normally I go by with each row, and no, they're saying no, that's it, that's what you need. So this is what's important for you, Aquarius. This is the This is the message that you need to know, of being careful and seeing how far this can also go with someone. Right, so I should change the title of this video. It's not really a general love bi-weekly, is it? More like a love reading, and love reading for the 2 weeks of 1st of Love to the 15th of Love, 27 Love. Hey, look, Aquarius, that was awesome anyway. I do a reading called Free Flow Celtic Cross spread, where I do the pattern of the Celtic Cross, but I just literally let the cards and my intuition just fly and see what they want to tell me rather than have a structure. And that's what that kind of felt like. They were saying, no. They're like, no, your home life is good, your friendships are good, your work life is fine, you're moving along, you're tickety-boo. But love, she needs to know, or he needs to know about love. Okay? Interesting. Right, my darlings, this has been your bi-weekly love reading for the 1st of June to the 15th of June 2017. If you dig what I do, please like and subscribe and leave a comment and share. And you know, all those other things that other YouTube users say that I feel now is obligatory to say. And also remember, I do personalised private readings. So if you'd like to find out more about a specific area of your life, or just know to find answers, I'm your gal. My email address is below and you can email me directly and I'll get straight back to you as soon as I can. Right, beautiful Aquarius, you're always welcome to this Tuatha, your tribe. This is your tribe. And my lovelies, I will see you in mid-June. You have a fantastic 2 weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.